It's finally here. The moment I've kind of dreaded and kind of look forward to at the same time. We are at that point in time. We are recapping history, and we have arrived on the campus of California University. I think it's open. No, it's not open. I'm here outside Signatures Bistro. You see the sign up there on the wall. And this doorway right here is the second half of the bar. And that was originally, when I started here, that was the Hollywood Grill. This was the Hollywood Grill, and that was the Hollywood Grill. It was two sides. And we've actually had a riot, a fight at this bar that was the last night it was open. It was in 2001. It was on a Thursday before 9/11 happened. The college campus is right over there. We'll get to that in a minute. We'll go to the radio station. We'll check all that shit out. But here at what was the Hollywood Grill, California University of Pennsylvania basketball team and football team had a party that led to a fight that led to 47 people being arrested, 7 felony charges, and we actually made CNN. This building right here, we were on CNN. I was the DJ that night. I mean, nothing to be proud of. Kind of proud, actually. Start a fight that makes CNN. I had that shit hopping. But this is in my younger days when I was still learning how to control a crowd. And obviously I hadn't mastered it yet. So that was the Hollywood Grill, a little sweat box. They sold it to a woman named Linda. It became Signatures Bistro. I also DJ'd for her. And if you want to know who they is, we have arrived at that moment in history. PJ McMonacles. This right here, this is where a legend was really born. It's closed now. This is the kitchen half of the operation. And huge fire gutted out those apartments. And let's see. McMonacles Irish Pub. I'd have to look back through history to see if that was the original McMo's sign, because I don't remember if they kept the McMo's sign or not. Is anybody in here? No entrance if you can't produce a valid ID, blah, 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 blah. Well, no entrance because it's closed. So that's what's going on with that. DJ Kenny Keys and I worked here. Shout out to Mitch Getted. We met during my days here at PJ McMonacles. I started my first gig here in December of 1996. Winter season, they fired somebody. I know a bunch of guys, Jack Mills, all these dudes have run through these doors that you see behind me. This little Irish pub, which craziest part about this Irish pub is, okay, check this out. So it looks like a regular bar, but if you go back around, McMo's is fucking huge. And the other thing that they had as you come around the corner here was this little back patio area. And this back half of PJ McMonacles. And the outdoor seating. And they were connected to the Hollywood Grill. So PJ McMonacles was fucking huge. And it was the place to be in California University. And it was the place to be if you wanted to DJ in this motherfucker. So Tim and Cheryl hired me, and they were like, don't play any of that, because you know Western Pennsylvania is racist. It drives me fucking crazy. So my first run at PJ McMonaco's lasted about 6 months into spring, and I had the plug pulled on me in the middle of a set because I played MC Light, Keep On, Keeping On. And that was my first encounter with just how racist Western Pennsylvania really could be. I love you, PJ McMonaco's. Truth is the truth. So, we overcame that, and attitudes evolved, and I was part of that evolution. It makes me proud to say that. That we didn't quit. We didn't give up at the first sign of trouble and the first sign of a struggle. Look at this. This back fence back here. I'm trying to peek over that bitch. Let's see. That whole back area back there would be opened up. We'd have the bar packed. Whole bottom floor here. That back area, that other back patio, and the Hollywood Grill would be slammed. And there'd be me and DJ Keys, DJ Kenny working at the same time. And like I said, we had to overcome some things. But we didn't quit, and we didn't stop, and we didn't stop fighting for what was right. We didn't stop fighting to play the music that the kids wanted. And I ended up working here on and off for, let's see, I started here in 1996. I left Cal about 2003. Yeah, I went to school for 7 years. Yeah, I'm a doctor. What of it? I did some book learning. I wasn't always a thug. People like to question my integrity. Anyway, shouts out to all the bird watchers and everybody waiting for me to speak on that shit that I already spoke on in the other video. I ain't troll nobody. Fuck him. So that's where we're at with that. Anyway, I made some very good lifelong friends here. And it's crazy to see it now. I've done this event right here. This Kegs and Eggs is no joke. And people want to know, can you run the marathon DJing? Now they only open up at 8 p.m. Look at that. They used to be open all the time. Used to be, you could get in here anytime you wanted. From 7 a.m. to 2 a.m. But anyway, the Kegs and Eggs, I ran the marathon. I did it. 6 a.m., we opened up for homecoming till 2 a.m. I played that 18-hour shift. I DJ'd that. Yeah. DJs get long shifts too. You all ain't alone out there. I know the medical field be cutting up, but sometimes when you DJ, you got to grind it out. It was a beautiful time in life. We owned the city. I learned how to be a promoter. I learned the value of connecting with the people, more so than the technical skills of being a DJ. Cal, you taught me how to connect with the people, and it was amazing. So I'm going to do this again on my other page, and I'm going to do a more thorough job of it. But I just wanted to touch upon it briefly right here, and shouts out to Cal U. Shouts out, that was the white something or other. White Elks, white VFW. We did a party there once for the BSU, and we got kicked out because it got rowdy. I always getting kicked out of shit because it gets rowdy. I'm rowdy, what you want? Anyway, that's my first thing we're going to touch upon here at Cal, and we're going to do the other one on the other page. We're going to get Geckos in there, we're going to get J. Cools in there, and we're going to do it way big. So tune in to part 2 on my other page, and I will talk to you later.